Message us for free on the Dubai Eye 103.8 app.
Let's get back to today's talkers and today's show. And we are joined now by our first guest in studio. Somebody who started her hair donation as a movement after personal experiences and surviving the disease. Wants to encourage more kids now to grow their hair out and donate them to cancer patients. To tell us her story and to why she has launched not one, not two, but several initiatives to help other cancer survivors and cancer patients here in the region is Premi Matthew, who joins us live here in the studio. Premi, lovely to see you again.
Thank you for inviting me.
Nice to have you here with us. And it's got you and I met 10 years ago now, and you were talking about we were talking about the very same thing. So it's great to see that a decade on, you're still here helping others.
Yeah, it is just an idea those days. That was just a dream because no one knew about hair donation those days. That is 10 years ago. But today it's a huge movement, not just in UAE. It's a big movement in India. It's a big movement in Muscat, Pakistan. So it's grown way beyond the frontiers, actually.
You mentioned the group over in India. You're the founder of Hair for Hope in India, but you are also an advocate for hair donation across the region, across the world, for a better phrase. Tell us about why you chose this. You beat cancer. Yes,
that's right. That is 10 years ago. I lost my hair, my lashes, my eyebrows. As you know, people lose it during the chemotherapy. And probably that's the most difficult part of chemotherapy because it's really difficult to see the entire hair fall in 2 days flat. I mean, you expect it to lose it slowly. That's fine. But this is like, it's not connected to your hair anymore. And it just falls like that. In 2 days flat, you're bald and without any hair. And that's probably the most difficult part of chemotherapy. Plus, you lose your lashes, your eyebrows, and your reflection becomes a problem. I mean, you find it difficult to face your reflection in the mirror. So that's why it's very important for people not to throw away hair because it means a lot to chemotherapy patients, especially in a country like India where, people do look down on such people. They treat them like, something inferior. They make, even cancer itself is a problem. I mean, people don't talk about it. So it's difficult for a cancer patient to face society and they can get confined at home without the will to fight the disease even. So you're not just giving hair, you're giving them a new lease of life.
After your treatment and after losing your hair, how long did it take for you to, for those that are watching on Facebook Live and tuning into the show at the moment, you will see that Premi has a beautiful head of hair now. But how long did it take for you to feel that confidence again with your own natural hair?
It takes about 1 year for a little bit of hair. So, yeah, it takes 2-3 years to let it grow to this length, of course.
And in the meantime, you were dependent on wigs or supposedly dependent on wigs. You found it difficult to find them?
No, actually in Dubai you do get wigs, but it's very expensive and chemotherapy itself is very expensive. So a wig costs something like 2,000, 3,000 dirhams. After chemotherapy expense, it's a little steep for a normal chemotherapy patient to buy a natural wig. So that's where this comes in because people normally throw away hair in Dubai, especially for style, for fashion. So why not use the same hair to give a new lease of life to a chemotherapy patient? That was the idea those days. And yes, it's gone way beyond my wildest dreams. We had 105 people donate in Dubai in Jan this year at the church. And it was amazing to see Christians and Hindus and Muslims donate at a Christian church without any religious or racial or any problems. And it is the year of tolerance and the best example of that also.
You're helping patients to get back their self-confidence in what is a horrifically difficult part of their lives, battling cancer. You're doing it specifically through kids because they're the ones that seem to be answering your call at the moment. Why are kids important, children important to this movement at the moment? Does their hair grow quicker?
Actually, I was basically using social media, so it reaches the children first. And today I find that boys are creating awareness by growing their hair because during October especially, instead of just going pink, they wanted to grow their hair to donate because that's more of an action. It's not just going pink. It's about giving a new life to a chemo patient. And what's beautiful is that it really builds values in them, empathy, determination to beat the summer's heat and grow their hair for no reason. It takes a lot of determination. And I would say those are the values we need to, build in our children.
If I go to have a haircut, and obviously mine's old and grey now and things like that, but when I look down, I see a floor full of fluffy hair and bits and pieces, and it's been caught shut, it's been cut very short, etc. And I sort of think, okay, with that, no one's going to benefit from that. I mean, is there a specific type of hair that you're looking for?
Yeah, actually, it has to be 12 inches. And no, you cannot cut it like that. You need to tie it before you cut it. It has to be totally dry because moisture can damage the hair totally. It can destroy it, in fact. So it's very important that the hair is dry. Chemically treated hair is fine, but it should be tied before it's cut and preferably plaited also, because then it doesn't get tangled, which is very important. It should be absolutely free of oil and such products also.
Could be finding out more from Premier in a few moments' time. If this is of interest to you, if you'd like to know how you can help and be part of the hair donation movement, then get your questions in to us now, 4001. We'd love to hear your thoughts and comments. Do text them through to us, as I said, on 4001, and we'll return to that conversation in just a few moments' time. Plus, we are looking for clubs. That's right, not golf clubs, or it could be a golf club, but not the actual clubs themselves. We're looking for members clubs out there. We want to start a new feature here on the show. If you're a member of a club and you'd like to come on the radio and tell us all about your club, let us know now. Text us 4001.